There are two kinds of men in this world, the pathetic ones who worship women like gods, and the bitter ones who blame women for everything. Both are weak, both are pitiful. Real men, they don't bow to women, they don't hate women, they rise above women. They're locked on their mission, their blood runs with discipline, their lust doesn't own them, because if lust owns you, you'll never be free. This is the war inside. Kill lust before it kills you, and here are 7 brutal ways to do it. Number 1. Redirect your desire. Most men have no control. They fap in the dark like cowards. They scroll like dogs, panting after women who don't even know they exist. They bleed out their strength into tissues and screens and wonder why they feel weak. And that weakness doesn't stay hidden. It leaks into everything. You lose your drive, you lose your edge, you lose the respect of the people around you, because everyone can smell when a man is mastered by lust. Your woman won't respect you, your children won't follow you, other men won't look up to you. Why? Because they see the hollow eyes of a man drained by his own hand. Pathetic. Desire itself isn't the problem. The problem is men too soft to master it. You are not your urges, you are not your lust. They are meant to be chained, bent, and burned as fuel for your mission. A man ruled by lust is useless. He can't lead, he can't build, he can't command respect, because he can't even command himself. But a man who masters lust, he turns weakness into fire. He works while others waste. He builds while others scroll. He forges discipline from the very urges that enslave lesser men. And the difference shows. One man dies with nothing but tissues and shame. The other leaves behind a legacy carved in steel. So hear me. You either conquer lust or lust conquers you. There is no middle ground. Number 2. Guard your eyes. Guard your phone. Most men lose the fight before it begins because they invite the enemy into their pocket. They follow Instagram models. They scroll TikTok like addicts. They take their phone to bed and let the screen eat their soul. Pathetic. Your phone could build you. It could sharpen your mind, multiply your income, connect you with men who push you forward. Instead, you use it to waste seed, waste time, waste life. Unfollow the bait. Cut the filth. Keep your phone out of your bed. Use your bed to rest, not to waste your energy. Don't lie to yourself. You are not stronger than the algorithm. It was built to break you. It pokes at your desires until you kneel. Every man who thought I can handle it already lost that war. So set hard walls. Use your phone like a tool, never like a drug, because a man who can't command his eyes and his pocket will never command his life. Number 3, write your values. Most men never do this. That's why they collapse when lust tempts them. They have no foundation, no reason to fight. Pathetic. If you don't know what you stand for, you'll fall for anything. When lust calls, you'll fold. When comfort whispers, you'll kneel. So write it down. Why are you done being ruled by lust? Why will you choose discipline over weakness? Here's what it looks like. I will not trade my future for 5 seconds of pleasure. My body is not a toy, it's a weapon for mission. Self-control is my strength. Lust will not own me. My energy belongs to God and to the purpose He gave me. Simple, clear, non-negotiable. Because a man without conviction is already conquered, but a man who writes his code and lives by it, he can face fire and not flinch. So write your values, and let them scream louder than your urges. Number 4. Control your gaze. Women live off attention. It's their currency. Every time you turn your head, you pay them. Every time you stare, you feed their ego. Most men are slaves to this. They can't stop looking. They break their own frame just to glance. Pathetic. Stop giving women power for free. Even if lust tempts you, refuse to show it. Don't bow with your eyes. This doesn't mean you act insecure, staring at the ground like a boy. No, it means you stand tall, keep your focus, keep your direction, and deny her the satisfaction. Because nothing is more dangerous than a man who can look past beauty and stay unshaken. And nothing humbles a woman more than a man who doesn't give her what every other man gives away. Beauty fades, charm deceives. The only woman worth praising is the one who fears God. So control your gaze, guard your frame, starve their ego, and starve your lust with it. Number 5. Know your triggers. Most men never stop to ask why lust owns them. They just bow to it, over and over like trained dogs. Pathetic. But lust doesn't appear out of nowhere. It feeds on weakness. For some, it's stress. For others, it's boredom. For most, it's both. The moment life gets heavy, they run to porn. The moment life gets quiet, they grab their phone and scroll. They can't even sit in silence without being conquered. And that's why they'll never lead. Because if you can't control yourself in silence, how can you command others in chaos? Weak men escape, real men confront. So track your patterns. When does lust hit hardest? What moments crack your discipline? Find them, expose them, starve them. Because if you don't know where you're weak, you'll never know where to fight. And if you don't fight, you lose every time. When you feel the urge, visualize your future. Picture the man you're called to become, the life you want, the mission you must complete. And when the pressures is too much, keep your mind busy with better weapons. Read, train, listen to truth, build something. Fill the silence with purpose, not poison. Because here's the brutal truth. Boredom is not the enemy. Weakness is. Stress is not the enemy. Cowardice is. And the man who bows to boredom and stress will always bow to lust. Number 6. Embrace silence. Some guys are terrified of silence. The second things get quiet, they twitch like addicts. They grab their phone, they scroll for hours. They pump noise into their ears because they can't stand being alone with their own thoughts. That's why they stay weak, because silence exposes the truth. They have no mission, no discipline, no spine. They'd rather drown in noise than face their own emptiness. But silence is the forge of warriors. It's the battlefield where your weakness is dragged into the light and executed. It's where you meet God without distraction and where excuses die. Weak men run from silence because it unmasks them. Real men embrace it because it hardens them. Sit in the quiet, fight the urge to reach for your phone, feel the discomfort burn and let it carve you into steel. Because the man who can't survive silence will always be ruled by noise, but the man who conquers silence, he's unshakable, dangerous, untouchable. Number 7, conquer goals, not women. Every man has two voices inside him. One screams for mission, the other whines for sex. And here's the truth, you can't serve both. When you chase women, your mission dies. When you chase mission, women lose their power over you. Pathetic men burn their energy chasing curves. They waste their drive proving themselves to women who bring nothing to the table. Then they wonder why their life feels empty. Real men are too busy building. They're too focused to be distracted when a soldier is in war. He's not thinking about sex, he's thinking about victory. So lock your eyes on the mission, stack goals and break them. Stay in the flow of building, training, and conquering. Because no woman can distract a man who's already consumed by his purpose, and no lust can survive in the mind of a man who's obsessed with winning. So stop wasting energy trying to conquer women. Conquer yourself, conquer your mission. That's how men become unstoppable. Most men will rot as slaves. Slaves to porn, slaves to their phone, slaves to noise, comfort, and cheap attention. Slaves to women who don't even know their name. That's the fate of the weak. You've been given a different path. Redirect your desire. Guard your eyes. Guard your phone. Write your values. Control your gaze. Know your triggers. Embrace the silence. Conquer goals, not women. These are not tips, these are orders. Obey them or stay a boy in a man's body. Either you strangle lust to death or it strangles you. Walk away or fight. Decide now. If this hit you, don't forget to show some love by liking the video. Subscribe for more unfiltered lessons like this. We are Unshackled Soul.